Hey guys, what's going on? Ashes101 here, back with some more Gal Civ 3. Okay, so here you can see a nice little overview of what we've got going on so far, and let us head into turn 6. Turn 7, sorry. Incoming message from a major civilization. I think this is our first. Interesting. She looks kind of stern. I like the outfit though, not the helmet so much. This is cool. Our prophecies foretold of this meeting, cousin. The mystery of our similar appearances may soon be unraveled. We can say, we do indeed look similar, except of course the blue skin thing. You seem to know more about it than we do. You have much to explain to us, Altarian. Okay, so this is the Altarian resistance. Yeah, they do look a bit different to what they did in Gal Civ 2, I think. That's kind of a stern response. These guys tend to be friendly towards us. They did again in Gal Civ 2, which I'm used to. They were really friendly towards us, and they used to make good allies. The fact that we've uncovered them is very nice, I think, early on. So let's say the nice thing. And a minor race has contacted us. That's the guy. That's the guy we saw at the start, isn't it? Okay. The people of the Gossamer find themselves in dire times, D.L. Bradley. Okay. Would you consider a gift of the knowledge of Universal Translator to help us face these challenges? Of course, may we continue to work together for the benefit of both our empires, and the Terran Alliance has its own adversity to deal with. I'm sure if we understand, if we cannot give you the help you request. So, they're asking us to just give them Universal Translator. It's only a minor race, so they shouldn't be a huge threat. It could be good to have them on our side, in fact. Do we do that or not? It would help if I could be sure whether it was the guys who were in this area or not. It's someone close to us, so let's be nice. It's only Universal Translator. Let's be nice. But they were the Divine Yolia. Speak to. Yeah, it was them. It was them. Okay. It is good to see the Terrans walking upright. Alright. And High Artudeclia. Okay. And this is, I guess, how much they like us. So as we can see, it's gone up from the middle, because we gave them something. They like us. Alright, that is all. And these guys, Mox the Cruel, so they look a bit harsher. Okay, great. Alright, so we know what's going on there. So we're okay with these guys for now. There's their starship. No, their shipyard, sorry. They're still building nothing. This guy, survey ship, he's heading over this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 seems ideal, or do we swing a bit closer to that one and check that out along the way? I don't want to take too long checking that one out in case someone else colonizes it. Let's see. What are you? You are the scout ship for the Altarians, I suppose. Yes, you are. So that's how they came across us. So we can figure that they're somewhere around here. Let's move this guy first. 1, 2, 3. Zeragod. There we go. There's the Altarians' borders, so that is probably Altaria. I'm going to guess that's what the star's called. That's probably it up there. Alright, okay, good to know, good to know. Zeragod, we don't see any planets around that. And we're going to have to take a big diversion around it to head towards this way. Okay, so the question remains then with this one. Do we head a bit more that way? 1, 2, 3. Let's go 3 moves and see what we find. We find a Class 8. Malleus 1. Frozen world requires extreme colonization. We are heading for extreme colonization. And it's something that not many of the races tend to go for, or at least get early on. So that could bode well for us. We also uncover this star, which is mid. We don't uncover any planets on this side. It's not to say that there isn't some over here, though. So there's nothing, well, there's nothing really close. So let's carry on exploring these guys. And that'll be all your moves gone, yeah. And this colony ship, we still don't know where we're headed. This way or this way for this one, because we can't colonize that yet. So 1, 2, 3. We still don't know. So let's go slightly nearer that one in case we need to get there quick. But we still don't see much. That could be the only planet, because it's Malleus 1. If it said Malleus 2, for example, we could extrapolate that there is another planet in that system somewhere. But it might only be, so we know that's Malleus star. It might be that that's the only planet around it. Or there could be more up here. Alright, okay, so that's fine. That's all your moves used up, isn't it? Yep. We are going on with the planetary improvement research. 3 turns remaining on that. And I think that is going to be turn. I don't think there's anything else we can do right now. We've only got 3 ships out and about. Yeah, that's it. Everyone else is, yeah, 2 turns left on the basic factory on Earth. That's the closest thing to being done. Oh, he has nabbed that anomaly. No, he hasn't, because it's a scout ship and he can't pick it up. That's fine. Alright. Oh, check it out. What have we uncovered here? A new neighbour must be on that star there. Interesting. And check this out as well. Look at that. That's appeared there, suggesting the Altarians may have colonized a planet around this star. We would have liked to get there first. Rats. Okay, alright, alright. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. So you never know. We've kind of headed over this way more. Maybe if we'd headed over this way more, we would have picked up more stuff. But we don't know for now. So that way is going to be a bust, because that's been taken over. But 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way we want to go here. And we uncover Malleus 2, a Class 8 normal planet. Breadbasket, don't know what that means. The perfect world to grow food and population. Plus, breadbasket, so that's what those bonuses are. Plus 25% food, plus 25% growth. Alright, so Altarians seem to have taken over this one. It doesn't mean that there might be 2 habitable planets there, and we could get that other one. But I think, in this case, especially as we're so close, we are better off heading for that one. And we're going to colonize that. That seems like a good shout. Definitely. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And it's going to let us go for Malleus 1 as well, once we get that extreme colonization research done. That's a target at the minute. I'm not necessarily going to go straight all the way through the tech tree for that, because it could take some time. We might need to do a bit of military research or something like that in between. Okay, okay. Scout, you've not moved yet. We've got a Class 10 planet there. And knowing the Altarians are at the top of the map up here... that's tempting. Oh, just an interesting side thing. You can see when I select him, we have this dotted line right here. So it says distance out of range. He can only travel so far away from Earth. You can get, obviously, research things and stuff like that will allow you to travel further, and I think you get like extra distance modules that you put on the ships themselves, which will allow that. Not important for now. So where do we want to go with this scout? We were headed across to here, but now the survey ship's going to be close enough to get there first, if anything. And the colony ships, we're going to grab up this Malleus system anyway. We're going to take the opportunity to grab this system up, because I want that system. That's 2 decent planets. Class 8, not great, but 2 Class 8s together, that's pretty good. Okay. See, it says minus 50% raw production on that one. I'm not sure if we get extreme colonization, does that mean that we don't get that penalty, or do we still get the penalty? But it's okay, because that could always be like a research planet, so we don't need to worry about production on it. Which would mean that directs us to say that Malleus 2 should be, well, it's grow food and population, so that could be a good place to try and grow colony ships to get this side of the map and things like that. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm tempted therefore with the scout then to head back and go and check out this area. 1, 2, 3. He's a slow mover. For a scout, he's a slow mover. So we're gonna go over that way and we're gonna check out that one. Maybe check out that one. There might be something good around it. That would be handy if there was. Definitely handy if there was. What are you doing with the colony ship? 19 turns still left. Do I buy another colony ship? It's going to be like half my money. Do I rush it now? How much would it cost me? 942. Cheaper because it's already partially built, you see. So cheaper than before. So it's going to cost me $1,000. The Altarians are going to be going for that, and I could get it first. And that's going to give me, see, we've got a kind of, once I get that one, our empire is going to be kind of like that, kind of linear. If we get that one as well, it's going to kind of give us more of a circular empire, which is strategically probably a good idea. And getting those planets early on. What's Earth's population like? 6.7. We're going to be... If we rush another colony ship, we're going to be hurting Earth a little bit there. What do you reckon, guys? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and we're going to try and get Arkandel 3 before the Altarians. That's the best thing I think we can do. Alright, what's going on here? Right, the Altarian survey ship. Ah, we can take from Mars as well. So that's not too bad. Yeah. That red ship, I saw it. Did you see it? Ah, so you're a human. We appreciate the hyperdrive technology. He's had a drink. We would like to thank you over dinner. I'll take that as a friendly invitation. I'm sure we can get along just fine. Let's show this guy that we're not soft, because these guys do not mess about. Is it the Drengen? I think it's the Drengen. And that's this fella over here. DES Worm 1. Drengen Empire, yeah. These guys are nasty and they are warlike, and that's about all you need to know about them. So they're up in this area. Perhaps based there, and they've colonized. Something like that. Excuse me, burp then. Alright, okay. So, 1, 2, 3 for the scout ship. You're going to head over there. An Ascension Crystal. That's a thing where if you collect them all and control them, then you can win the game. We disabled that victory condition at the start of the game, so we're not bothered about that at all. Colony ship, you're going to take Malleus 2. Colonized planets, Drengens will not be happy about that. Mwahaha. And we have our colonizing event, Collapsing Ice Bridge. 2 continents of this planet are joined by a massive ice bridge, which is beginning to collapse. A number of primitive tribes still make their home on this bridge, are in danger of dying within the next year if they're not relocated. The ice bridge is remote, however, and this won't come cheaply. What are your orders? Alright, so we can say that we can't let sentient life perish and do nothing to prevent it. Divert all the necessary resources to assist the natives to find safety. Plus 10% benevolent. So those are points we can spend, remember. Get some kind of bonuses. Minus 5% manufacturing, plus 20% approval. That's a good bonus to approval. Small penalty to manufacturing. Okay. Pragmatic option gives us no other bonuses. We have a hard enough time keeping our own people alive here, and interfering with primitive species always leads to complications. Or we can go for the malevolent option. It's time we put these primitives to work for us. Rescue as many as we can and relocate them to safety camps. Oh, safety camps. Oh, what a euphemism. Where they can assist with various activities until their debt is paid. Plus 10% malevolent, plus 10% manufacturing. Oh, definitely not the pragmatic one. Because I like the 20% approval bonus. We do get a small manufacturing penalty. Or a manufacturing bonus. And we know the malevolent, we know there was a good option for the ship, the free frigate ship. On that one, which is kind of tempting as well. I'm going to go for the malevolent option again. And my reasoning is, I think I might normally go for this one. But this is probably going to be, this planet is probably going to be on the eastern border, or our border, if you like, with the Drengans. We're virtually certain to go to war with them at some point. And when we're at war, that manufacturing bonus will come in real handy. So we're going to do that. And what bonuses do we get here? Rare stones. Rare gems found in this location are valuable throughout the galaxy. Okay. So we're going to go for our free basic factory. And after that, you're going to go for another factory, please. And I think it's giving us an adjacency bonus there. Yeah, +1 to manufacturing on adjacent tiles. So another factory together there is going to be good. And only take 11 turns. So in 11 turns we'll have 2 factories on this place. That should be pretty good. Okay, right. Now the survey ship, I don't think you've moved this turn. And for you, we wanted to check out over here. So you can go over this way. You can do one more. Scanlan 1, Altarian Resistance. Ah! Alright, so they've already nabbed that. And it's an excellent class 13 planet. Bountiful, plus 50% income. Oh, that would have been a nice planet. But we can't get everything, and at least we've managed to grab the Malleus system over this way. It's kind of isolated over there, but hopefully our influence will grow. And we can kind of push that outwards. It looks like it's getting restrained by this one. Okay, interesting. So that kind of gives us some idea of who we've got going on over here. And that's probably about all we're going to be able to do over towards that side of the map for now. I don't want to spread out my empire too far. So I think our mission in this region is complete. So what do we do next? I think these two down here look interesting. Particularly if we get something down here. So let's head over towards that system next. We'll just order him to go down there and he will move down as the turns progress. Although I do like to move them individually anyway. You've done your moves. We've got an idle colony. Earth. That factory is built. So what do we build next here? Let's have a look. 8.5, some 6 income. So what would be a good thing to build here next? Another factory. I know I'm pretty much only building factories mostly, except for Mars. Research labs, yeah, not bothered at the moment. Consulate increases a planet's influence. That might come in handy on some of the other planets. We don't really need it with Earth. It gets a decent influence anyway. Can we have more than one shipyard then around a planet? Because 36 turns is not ridiculous. Let's go for one more factory. Let's get the adjacency bonus here. Let's build a factory there, and then we might go for a shipyard, because that's going to reduce the time it takes for a shipyard. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Oh dear. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Alright, so... shipyard is now idle. It's not started building another colony ship automatically. We're down to 22 turns for a colony ship, thanks for the increased manufacturing. We always want to spare one, so let's go for that. We always want to spare one. Idle ship. Who's idle? Ah, you, of course, yes. You want to go up to Arkandel 3. So on you go, lad. And that will be our turn. Alright. Turn 10 already. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, obviously drop us a like. Sub for more Galactic Civilizations 3 and plenty of other games too on this channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.